I feel like this reading is for someone who is having trouble sleeping at night, or someone who has suffered from insomnia for a while or just recently. This could be a plumber or someone who enjoys plums or likes the color purple. Um, for this person who's having trouble sleeping, this I feel like this has to do with someone's belief system. Like maybe they saw something that they don't believe, and now you're being asked, do you believe like this? So maybe somebody is staying up waiting on something to happen, and then you're going to see that it happens. And then once you realize that this is because this the fact that you can't get sleep right now is because of this miracle, it's coming out that now you can go to sleep or go on with your life. Now you understand. Yeah, maybe this is part of the get woke, or somebody saying like stay woke. And you maybe you're just realizing that you haven't been able to sleep for some years now, and like you just never feel at rest, never feel at ease, never feel comfortable. And somebody is like basically saying snap out of it, like almost like a hypnotist is snapping his fingers and saying, okay, now do you believe in magic? Like you've been suffering for a long time. Maybe somebody has some mental illnesses, and now you're realizing that where the connection to these problems you've been having, it all goes back to this one conversation you had with somebody who was testing your faith in some way. Or maybe you challenge them and say you don't believe in what they practice. Or like, definitely I'm getting the vibe that somebody was cursed, or somebody put a hex on somebody here, and so now they're lifting that spell. Whoever it is that put that hex on them, they're breaking that curse. Somebody may be suing because of this. I feel like whatever damages you suffered, you're probably going to want to get somebody involved to help you pinpoint exactly how you suffer in a way that can be proven. Because I feel like this person really covered their tracks, so in order for you not to be able to press charges on them. But whatever they were doing in the background would definitely had its impact, and definitely had an effect on you in some way. It could have caused you some nervous problems. Maybe you just felt like you weren't getting enough rest, but at the same time, not getting enough rest has caused other problems, like a whole chain reaction. And also because this person decided to turn against you, like they just felt like they had the power to do it. Like there's no checks and balances for this person. Maybe a lone wolf, or somebody who went rogue, like some sort of wizard who doesn't answer to anybody, or who doesn't have a moral code. They don't follow any type of moral code. So they just wanted you to feel like you were unloved and unappreciated, and they wanted to cause some paranoia in your life. And maybe this is something you've been fighting for a while. I definitely feel like this curse is being broken, being lifted at this time. Because, yeah, there's the Sun card. So I definitely feel like whatever hold they had on you has worn out. As time has worn out, has expired. But there's still this attention that's being brought to the fact, like, well, do you believe? Like, do you believe in magic at this point? Now, do you realize that people do kind of control the energies in the environment, and they do kind of have an effect on people? This could be someone's research. Like maybe somebody's going to go into research, and maybe part of the criminal, like as a criminal investigation on like what are the laws that apply to this type of harassment. Like maybe somebody's going to really pinpoint how manipulating energies and such can be used as a weapon. Like someone harassed you with a weapon. It's assault. Because I definitely feel like the fight isn't over. Things are just getting started. And this is on a physical realm. So this isn't even going into the spirit realm. Because I feel like you also have a lot of power you haven't tapped into. And I feel like that precisely, this is going to have to do with your ability to heal, and not just healing yourself, but you definitely are able to heal. Like you regenerate. I feel like that's your power. So when people attack you, you get better, you get over it. But the people who are attacking you are definitely throwing weapons at you. And at the end of the day, it won't prosper. So they're running out of energy. They're wasting their time. Um, and I feel like you just have bigger fish to fry. Like, you don't even have to worry about getting revenge on this person. Like, allowing them to see you shine is enough. God is preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and they get to watch you shine. They get to watch, their attacks fall and disintegrate in the atmosphere. They get to feel like failures, and because they continuously try to attack you, and you get to sit on your throne, and also like being indifferent to whatever it is that's going on around you. I feel like this sun is very important in this reading right now, because you are having a good day, and I feel like your life is just a series of blessed events. Every time you look back in your past, I feel like it just gives you this euphoria. Like, you can just constantly see that you're good, and this is so good so far. Like, it's a really good positive energy, but also you're not clueless, you're not naive, and you know that people hate the fact that you're beautiful spiritually, inside out, physically, and that you're aware of it. And I felt like at some point this was like, you're a healer, like you heal other people. But I feel like it's just like, maybe you don't even see that far. Maybe you really just see your own life and how grateful you are for your own happiness, and it's not really about pleasing other people at this point. If people get healing from being around you, then that's something that they can answer for. Like, somebody is looking at you like the Messiah. They want to bring you gifts like the three, because of all that you do for them. But I feel like it's not something that you go out of your way to do. It's just that your aura is so positive that basically, like, it's easier for them to focus on you being happy than it is to focus on these haters being hateful and mad and bitter about life. So you just kind of drowned out that negative noise, and that's what they're grateful for. So if you see people offering you things, or like they want to bring some type of gift into your life, some type of monetary value, this is why. And you don't have to actually put a price on what it is that you do, because it's just who you are. So I feel like you have a lot to think about. That it's kind of like, it doesn't really have much to do with this energy. Like, moving forward, you have a lot to think about. Where's the next step for you now that this curse is broken? Now that you're not affected by this 10 of Swords, you're in your Sun card moment. And also, like, this is your default setting. The Sun is your default setting. A positive, good day is your default setting. It's very important that you remember that, and just, like, your muscle memory is a good mood. It's not something you have to struggle to obtain, or, practice or anything like that. You don't have to practice breathing, taking breaths, or meditating or anything like that. Even if you choose to do that, I feel like it's natural. It's not something you have to take a class on or read a book about. You just naturally breathe in a very manner. You just naturally have positive thoughts. And maybe this is something that comes to you, like, maybe you're tapping into your DNA, or like, it just feels so like this is just how humans should be. And if you aren't like this, then you have a problem. And whoever has this problem they can admit firsthand that they have a problem, because they're probably taking some type of pain medication or anxiety medication. And if this is something that you've done in the past, I feel like you're, if not already healed at this precise moment in time, then you're going to realize after this reading that you really don't need to be on drugs, that you're okay. And it's really the people around you who are anxious. And as soon as you start to let go of those attachments that they have on you, like, life sucks in general, as if they can speak for the whole humanity. And no, it's just their life sucks because they choose to believe that. They don't speak for you. They don't represent you. If they're having a bad day every day of the week, 365 days of the year, that's kind of their problem. You don't have to deal with it anymore. And it's very natural and normal for you to be connected to your environment. But if your environment is toxic, then disconnect from it and let them be toxic by themselves. Okay. You can still have a good day. And also, like, you're not the one that's disengaged from reality. They are. Because I feel like once you connect with the right-minded people, they can see, oh, that's a normal person. If you're surrounded by these hateful, evil people, they stand out as being sick. So you don't have to feel like you need to fit in with them. Just disconnect and don't allow them to connect to you. Yeah, but I feel like you have a lot to think about and focus on. Like, you have bright days ahead. Like, where do you go from here? I definitely saw this parasite being let go. People trying to feed off of your energy. I feel like they want to go where you're going, but they don't have the ability to transcend their situation, because they're not mad for no reason. I feel like their life really does suck. And that's what they need to work on, not just trying to keep up with you, not just trying to ride your wave, okay? Like a fish in the sea. They're trying to ride your emotions, your highs and your lows. They need to deal with their own situation. Because we already seen what happens when you let them hang around. They just cause chaos and try to take over, try to speak for you, represent you in some way. They're like really eye for an eye type of people, and they get offended over everything. Even you just feeling good is offensive to them. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's a sickness you cannot heal within them at this point. Even if you are a healer, some things they just need to go to God about. And if that's their problem, like they hate God, then you know where that goes. They just gonna get consumed by the devil. And that's between God and his kingdom and his warring angels. What's gonna happen to Satan? Somebody wants to reunite with you. I feel like this person may come off as a siren, but it seems like the energy really isn't sinister as it seems firsthand. This person connecting, what is their intentions? I feel like they want to connect on a spiritual level. Maybe there's a good situation here. Maybe there's some romance here. This person wants justice for something. Maybe they feel like you have the power, the energy, the strength to hunt down some bullies. Like they saw that you conquered your bullies, or somebody who desperately wanted to bully you. And I feel like they're gonna try and hire you like as a spiritual hitman or something. Like they want to kind of aim you at their demons. That's what I'm getting. Like they've got some demons trapped in the basement or trapped in a closet that is a liability to their success at this point. So I feel like you're gonna hear a message about that coming up soon. What is this? Somebody, yeah, it's gonna get really easy for you. Maybe you're gonna be on call for hire. Maybe I'm talking to a prayer warrior, but I feel like it's gonna be low key. Like you'll be like a celebrity, somebody who people who are known know about. But if they don't know, if they don't have a personal contact from you, then they don't know who you are. And so you're gonna have this anonymity when walking through the streets. Not just anybody can walk up to you and approach you and try to get some energy off of you. You know, these experiences, they add up, and you start to get this, like you have these notches under your belt that these demons can see not to play with you. It has something to do with your exercise. Like for them it's a game, but for you, I feel like it's very serious and it's building up to something. For them, it just kind of starts over. Like every day they go into the grave, they sleep in their coffin, then they rise up, the living dead, walking around like they just get to start over. Everything's brand new. But for this person that I'm talking to with this 3 of Knives here, I feel like when somebody crosses you, it doesn't go unnoticed. You remember it, you heal those wounds, you get stronger, you build up the toughness and the tougher exterior, just like muscles. Though the scar tissues build up and get tougher and tougher like an armor. So it's like, they can play with you if they want, but it's not in their best interest. And also, like, they have no idea what they did because they have no short-term memory. Ice cream in a tub of ice cream, something going on with a tub of ice cream, possibly chocolate ice cream on Thursday. Maybe somebody had a ice cream party on Thursday. Or somebody's mother enjoys ice cream. Maybe somebody's going home for the holidays. Or this is confirmation for something for somebody here in the collective. Something about May. Something in the freezer. Yeah. Check your freezer. Or I don't know. Maybe this is just somebody's thinking about ice cream. Or somebody's birthday's in May. Had an ice cream party. Or they're planning on having an ice cream cake. Any more energy for this? Because there's more notice to moving through the gates and getting through. I feel like you really had the power to go wherever you want. And if somebody's trying to stop you from entering in a place like a troll, like a gatekeeper, I feel like they don't really have the authority to stop you. It's not their kingdom. Maybe they're just hanging outside the gate as well. And you're actually the one who owns this kingdom. And here's the demon possessed boy again. So this may have some significance to this reading because it came up where Jesus said unto him, "Go thy way, thy son liveth." And then we have in here, "You unbelieving and perverse generation, how long shall I stay with you? How with you? Bring the boy here to me." And even here it says, except ye see signs and wonders, you will not believe. So I feel like this is, maybe somebody is going to come back to this reading, or this is a timeless read. So I feel like this is maybe it's just not believing, even though things are being confirmed in this message right now. Maybe somebody is cross watching, because I feel like whoever this person is that's being healed, maybe somebody is staying up late at night, or maybe they don't realize that they're getting 8 hours of sleep a day, and is that you actually don't have a sickness.